Breaking news. American doctor drags Tinubu to FBI. American doctor Guterman makes another move after asking FBI to release Tinubu's drug trafficking file. Jeffrey Guterman, a retired American mental health counselor, isn't relenting in his efforts to get the Federal Bureau of Intelligence, FBI, to release Bola Ahmed Tinubu's drug trafficking file even after learning that his initial request for this to be done will be rejected. On Friday, David Hundian, an investigative journalist, told the American doctor that his request to the American Security Service for Tinubu's drug trafficking file will be rejected on the grounds that Tinubu is still alive and has a right to privacy. Reacting to this, Jeffrey Guterman activated his plan with hopes that the American court will help grant his request. In response to David Hundian's message, Dr. Guterman said, "I should have known you already requested Tinubu's file from the FBI." At David Hundian, "Perhaps I should contact at Night Columbia to see if they'll take this request to court. They helped many of us get unblocked by Trump through a court order." Prior to now, Jeffrey had notified Nigerians that he had filed an expedite request to the FBI, asking it to release Tinubu's drug trafficking file. According to federalfingerprinting.com, an expedite request to the FBI gets granted between 24 hours and the next 5 business days. The information Guterman is asking the FBI to release is related to Tinubu's $460,000 forfeiture on a drug trafficking case he had in the United States of America in 1993. Taking to his verified Twitter handle on Thursday, the health counselor disclosed that Tinubu's reported drug trafficking case is a threat to the public. He wrote, "I just sent a request to the FBI to release their file on Bola Tinubu based on the U.S. Freedom of Information Act. In response to a question, Guterman added, "I filed an expedited request because Tinubu's reported drug trafficking is an imminent threat to the public." Meanwhile, the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, had denied the allegations that the president-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a drug lord. Another concerned Nigerian, at Yamjaki, said, "Nigeria actually matters a lot. The US govt. They've seen how much value Nigerians in the US and worldwide have added to their economy and beyond. Plus, as the most populous black nation, Niger is a growing concern. So, there surely has to be a way to get attention." Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, had spoken about Bola Ahmed Tinubu's drug trafficking allegation and forfeiture mentioned in the election petition of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi. The president-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has now been compared to Pablo Escobar, a notorious drug lord, who also faced drug trafficking allegations when he briefly ventured into politics in the 1980s. Tinubu's drug trafficking allegations have heightened in recent times, with many positing that just like Pablo Escobar won hearts in poor metal areas when he entered politics, the Nigerian president-elect is also winning hearts in poor areas in Nigeria owing to his affluence. Uberfacts, an online web service that provides people with random facts, stirred this comparison after it narrated Pablo Escobar's political story with a striking resemblance to that of Tinubu. Uberfacts tweeted, "Pablo Escobar briefly entered politics in the 1980s. Despite criminal allegations, his Robin Hood persona won hearts in poor metal areas. However, his political career was ultimately cut short due to revelations of his involvement in drug trafficking and organized crime." Reacting, some claim Tinubu's political career will be cut short just like Pablo Escobar's. At Araf said, "Similar scenario is playing out somewhere in West Africa. Don't ask me where, go to the next comment, you might figure out." At Dre, "But here in Nigeria, the story is different. With all the baggages of one man, the establishment still finds him suitable to be president. Nigeria is indeed a crime scene, a very huge one at that. May God help us." At Masterpiece, "It is multidimensional poverty that allowed Bola Ahmed Tinubu to gain access into top political positions in Nigeria and has since made a mess of it. As at today, Tinubu's followers are majorly rogues, extremely poor, and/or tribal bigots." Meanwhile, Tinubu's international fame has continued to increase for the wrong reasons, According to Uberfacts, worldwide Google searches for Bola Ahmed Tinubu were 200% times higher than usual.